Today we're going to be talking about 2 items you guys can pick up from this week's Gunrunner, Casey Mendoza. And first thing you need to do is find the snitch. The best place I usually find him is right in this corner. You fast travel to Jefferson Trade, come around, and inside this area is where I find it. Once you find him, he will give you the location for the shopping cart, and mine is going to be next to the castle settlement. Now these 2 items are pretty solid, and I'd recommend, if you guys have been looking at picking them up, well, this is the week for you. Now remember, she is on a 24-hour rotation, so you will have to look for it. So the first item is the invisible hand. The rolls are pretty solid: assault rifle damage, health damage, swap speed. You can switch the damage targets out of cover, and it has perfect allegro, which gives you that 12% rate of fire. Now the item I would really pick up is the sacrifice. If you've been looking at building some type of rifle glass cannon build, it's because sacrifice has perfect glass cannon, comes on providence, weapon damage, crit damage, roll that skill damage for crit chance or headshot damage. You can put another red mod on there, and perfect glass cannon, all damage you deal is amplified by 30%, but you do take amplified damage of 60% incoming. So that's why it's a very sketchy piece to run, but you could put out a ton of damage. And a lot of people like running this with those glass cannon rifle builds. So if you guys have been looking at creating one of those builds, well, this is your week right here at the Gunrunner. Now it's only going to cost you 15,000 credits, which you guys should pick up pretty quick by just selling a few items that you don't want at the vendor. So those were the main 2 items that you guys want to grab. They do have the shield splinter as always. Remember, you got to complete the DC hunters before you guys get this one. The rolls weren't that bad: assault rifle, health damage, reload speed, change reload speed for damage targets out of cover. Rolls are decently rolled on there. You can fully optimize it if you want to. Then they have the hunter killer. Rolls weren't that great: armor, status effects, headshot damage. And then they do have a true patriot with armor, critical hit damage backpack. This one is actually pretty solid. You can max out one of those rolls. They have ongoing directive, not my favorite set. They have negotiators, pretty solid weapon damage, headshot damage. They do have a hardwire with skill tier, explosive. They have rigor, which I don't really like. They do have aces and eights, not too bad. And then everything else was pretty average. Nothing else here worth really grabbing, but if you guys want to pick up that chest piece and even that name assault rifle, the invisible hand. So if you guys are looking at getting in these items, you guys have till Tuesday's reset. Well, Wednesday is when this one resets. So happy hunting. Remember, if you guys are still struggling like finding the snitch, they do have a Division 2 maps online. You can also check the app. I actually made a video on that, and it's a great way to find it. Typically, I farm the same spot. Well, I look for him in the same spot, and if I don't find him, I'll log out. One thing I will tell you, if there are any kind of like activities or patrols in the area, he might not spawn. So that's just something for you to keep in mind. Clear out the area, fast travel back, and he should pop up. And that's where we're gonna wrap this up, guys. I will see you guys in the next Division 2 video, but until then, nothing but skills out.